Welcome to my bike journey on the Great Allegheny Passage and the C&O Trail. Follow along with me as I make my way from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania to Washington, D.C. Today on day 3, we travel from Ohiopyle to Myersdale, Pennsylvania. We'll ride about 42 miles today and continue our gradual climb towards the Continental Divide with about a 1,200-foot increase in elevation. I'll cover the day's journey as well as some interesting points along the way, including a tunnel or two and a 1,900-foot long trestle. Got up early this morning and gonna go get myself a cup of coffee because there's nothing in the hotel room. But the city of Ohiopyle is rather quiet this morning. In fact, I think I'm the only one out on the street. Morning. How you doing? Leaving the city of Ohiopyle this morning. There's the Yacht Plaza Motel, and today's journey is going to take me to Myersdale, Pennsylvania. Another 40-plus mile day. Weather looks pretty good. Expecting some storms later, but shouldn't be too bad. Should get there before all that happens. And I'm gonna go down and take some shots of the falls before a bunch of people get there. We had some good rain last night, so the trail's a little bit wet and muddy. Nothing too bad, puddles here and there. The first part of this journey is going to be through the Ohiopyle State Park. We'll follow the river to my left and head towards Confluence, which is about 12 miles away. So about 2 miles in and still slightly climbing along the river. Lots of branches down, including this one looks pretty fresh. So probably gonna have to stop here. Yeah, obviously gonna have to get off my bike and go around this one. This probably happened last night in the storm. I've noticed all morning there's just been lots of twigs and small branches and leaves on the path as that storm came through last night. Just 4 miles in this morning. Boy, I'm sure glad I wasn't on the path when this storm came through. There's just branches and leaves and twigs, and it's like I'm playing dodge 'em all the way. Exactly 6 miles into my ride this morning, and I have not seen another person since I left Ohiopyle. Very lonely stretch of the trail, quiet. Right at 10 miles in this morning, stopped to take a little break, a little refreshment, and take a look at the scenery. You don't want to stay too long in some of these spots. These bugs are unbelievable. I don't know if you could see them, but they found me. So I'm going to get packed up and start going here in just a minute. 11 miles in this morning and arrived in the town of Confluence, and it's shaping up to be quite a beautiful day. This used to be a railroad, and occasionally you'll find an artifact of that, such as a railroad crossing, or in this case, a telegraph pole, just a single one on the side of the trail. We're about a mile away from the Horn, or the Pinkerton Tunnels and Bridges, and I know that because besides all the high-tech stuff on my bike, I also laminated a few daily cards before I left, and these cards show me mile markers and miles in, points of interest, and water stops. So they're pretty handy to have. Keep them in my jersey back pocket. So this is an area called the Horn. The river does kind of a loop around this big rock in the center here. And the railroad had this trestle and then that tunnel at the end that went through the rock. I think the trail can go around the Horn as well, but the tunnel's open, so we're gonna go through that today. So 28 miles in, we reached the Rockford Visitor Center. Just a place to rest for a little bit, rehydrate, and about 12 more miles to Meyersdale. Okay, 32 miles in, and the trail continues to climb. And as they say, it's a gradual climb, 1 or 2%. But boy, I'll tell you, you can feel it, especially this part of the trail. It's more 2% than 1%. "38 miles in, and this is the Salisbury Viaduct. It's about a 1,900-foot trestle that goes over the valley. Probably can't see it, but up there on the top of the ridge, there's a wind farm. We'll get a little bit closer to that once I get through the, or over the viaduct. Coming into Meyersdale, my stop for the day. Between the heat, the humidity, the mileage, and the 1 or 2% grade that the guidebook says you can't feel, I'm done. I'm a little tuckered, to be honest with you. And I'm glad it's over for today, and go find my bed and breakfast. So here's my destination for the night, the Levi Deal Mansion. So up the stairs to the Caleb room, which is my room for the evening. Absolutely beautiful. The size of that bed, it looks so good. It's even got a very modern bathroom over here, and the sitting room with a gas fireplace. And a TV, I think, from 1843.